So, hey, how's it going? Here we are, 1 week and 1 day after my initial injury. And if you've been following my videos, I've been pretty stagnant here for the past week, pretty much in the same location, same spot, same bed. And this is pretty much where I've spent my time for the past week, minus today, last week, I was running around from doctor's office to doctor's office to get myself in emergency surgery. And then, of course, Friday, I actually went to have surgery. So, came home Friday night, and from Friday night, up until now, this has been my location. And, I don't know, it's weird. After all these days, I'm thinking that maybe today, last night, I'm really starting to see a little bit of breakthrough. Getting up, going to the bathroom, this morning didn't seem to be that bothersome for me, and I hope that is a continued trend. I got up, went to the bathroom, my leg wasn't hurting as bad. There was still pain, but it wasn't hurting as bad, just, hobbling on the crutches. And this whole time I've never, really put weight down on the leg, but, just the movement from my leg hanging and the movement of the crutches, really put tension and stress on that part of the knee, and it pulled and it yanked and it did everything that it needed to do to cause discomfort. So one thing that I did start doing yesterday pretty aggressively, and I think that action may have actually helped this process, was the aggressive massaging of my knee. So if you look here, you have my knee, and I have been aggressively, rubbing and trying to break up that scar tissue in that area. So, I'm really getting in there with my fingers around the kneecap. I'm not really on the kneecap itself, and I have to be careful because right here, is where my actual cut opening is. So I need to stay away from that. So, I'm, kind of widespread, and I'm getting in there into the surrounding tissues of the knee, and I'm just massaging it, and I'm massaging it fairly aggressively, and I believe it's really helping. And like I said, it's breaking up the tension, so it's making, even though I'm not supposed to be moving my knee, it just doesn't seem right to sit here with my knee completely locked into an open position, extended position for all this time without trying to put any type of bend in it, because I know that with your knee locked out like that, the harder it's going to be to get back into any kind of range of motion. So I do what I think is necessary, but not too risky, to make sure that I don't get locked up. And this massaging of the knee really, really helps, I do believe, in breaking up the scar tissue and to allowing blood flow through the knee. And then after, I have massaged it, I sit back and I can just kind of feel, you can feel, that tissue. You feel like blood flowing into it. You feel it. I don't know how to really explain it. It's because it's not a relaxing type of pain, but it's a kind of a satisfying type of pain where it's not, all congested and lumped and knotted up. So there's a lot of tension that's released in that effort. And, of course, I'm wiggling my toes and trying to stimulate my calf. And there's a lot of popping going on. And I'm not sure 100% where that popping is coming from. If it's my ankle, if it's my calf, if it's out of my knee. It's kind of hard to pinpoint. But it's not to the point where, sometimes you can sit up there and crack, 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 pop, pop, pop. And then eventually that stuff starts to get pretty annoying and you don't want to do it. So that's not really the case that I'm in right now. But yeah, so massaging this knee has really created a good situation, and I'm happy for that. So I am truly looking forward to the next few days, and if everything, if the strength and the good feelings that I felt this morning continues exponentially in my knee over the next few days, I think we are really gonna be in good shape. And yeah, I'm excited at this point because up to a couple of days ago, I wasn't 100% sure where we were gonna be a week from now when I actually go back into the doctor's office. Like I said, what I've been doing also, for the last couple of days is busting open this brace, which, if you're not committed to, doctoring yourself or making yourself feel better, I mean, and you hear this all the time, the doctors have done their job and they're going to tell you whatever it is that they're going to tell you. But the truth of the matter is, doctors are people just like you. They don't necessarily hold the 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 say for all on situations. Their knowledge is limited to, just like how your knowledge is limited to what you decide to teach yourself or introduce yourself to. So they did a great job, I believe, in surgery. And then they give you these set of instructions about what you should or shouldn't do and how you need to keep your leg this extended and how you can re-injure your tendon if you don't. And all that is very true, and I believe it wholeheartedly. But at the same time, you have to know thyself and know how to recover, because if you go off of how other people say you should recover, then you're really, in essence, cheating yourself. Because if your opinions and your knowledge and logic is based off of what someone else suspects or understands, then you are actually not giving yourself a chance to understand what's going on and what you need. You're just looking for answers from other people. And I try not to do that. I try to assess things for myself. I try to relate other people's experiences to my experiences. I try to relate my experiences to my past experiences to my future ordeals, and I try to make, smart and productive decisions that are gonna benefit me in the short run and the long run. So just keep that in mind when someone tells you that, well, you can't do this, you can't do that, or your expected recovery time is 6 months to a year. That's just a safe bet, so to speak. But all right, I'm about to eat me some breakfast right now, and then I'm gonna come back and I'm gonna kind of show you guys a little bit more on some more exercises I'm gonna go into to try to get this leg better. Peace.